My name is Admir Cejvanovic from Burnaby, British Columbia, and I play for the Canadian Sevens team. I was born in a small town called Velika Kladuša, just by the Bosnian and Croatian border. At that time, the war had just kind of kicked off in Yugoslavia, and life at that time was pretty scary. Me and my mom and everybody else in our town kind of packed up their bags and left, and we seek refuge in Croatia at a UN shelter. I don't remember much. I have small glimpses of what life was like over there. My mom, she fought pretty hard to get me out of there, and you know, to give us a second chance at having a good life. And luckily enough, one day we got those papers, and we came to this place that I call home now, and life just went on from there. To be honest, my personal opinions about what happened was, as soon as we got out of there, it's kind of let it go and forget about it, just because if I were to hold on to all that type of stuff that was going on, and if I were to let it affect me personally and not let it, you know, help me move on in life, then I didn't deserve the chance to get out of there then. When we first got here, it was a scary place. I mean, for my mom, with a toddler in her hand and not knowing how to speak a word of English, when you get a bit older and you kind of look back to what your mom had to do to give you a decent life, it really opens things up for you and makes you question how hard you want to work in life and how well you want to do in life. Sports was always a big part of my life. I constantly was always looking to play any type of sport, you name it, I was trying to play it. And as soon as I found a sport like rugby, I found my focus point. I started playing my rugby when I was 13 years old. The Burnaby Lake Rugby Club kind of took me in, and they saw some talent in me, and from there it kind of just took off. Sevens rugby started off for me at this rugby club. The coach even asked me, just as a joke one day, he said, "Hey, do you ever think about playing for Canada for sevens?" And I said, it's probably highly unlikely, just because I don't feel like I fit the frame for sevens, and I played an all right game of 15s, but they saw something in me that resembled sevens, and I went to the sevens camp, and it was that 1 week I guess I was lucky enough to be on fire, and I got my chance to be on the Canadian Sevens team.
Admir Cejvanovic, first Bosnian-born to play HSBC Sevens.
My first tournament was Dubai 2014. The rugby was just a whole nother level, like the speed of the game. My first ever minutes was against South Africa, and I came on the field and I'm like, wow, can I handle this pace? Can I handle this speed of play and the level that these guys are? And I was lucky enough to score my first try against France, and for me, the fitness aspect is the biggest part. I mean, it's not really easy to be a bigger player, to walk on this field and run around with some of the fastest men in the world, right?
The big figure of Admir Cejvanovic.
Cejvanovic showing a clean pair of heels from a long way up.
Admir, you're the king.
For the team, our goal is obviously the Olympics, and we want to go there. Like, there's guys on this team that have put in years and years and years of hard work. Never mind me for a second. Those boys deserve to be going to a place like the Olympics. We're trying our best. We're really gunning to be the best.
Cejvanovic spent time in a refugee camp when very young, had to overcome adversity, and here he is playing for his new nation on the world stage.
I'd 100% say that getting over adversity in my life has helped me become the man I am today, just because every time I think back to that kind of life that I could have had in Bosnia, it's a real reminder of what I have right now, and that I can't take it for granted. I can't just think that life is easy and things are going to always be given to you. I'm definitely a proud Canadian, just because what this country has given to me, and anytime I step onto the field, I want to represent this country as best as I can. But that being said, I'm very proud Bosnian as well. There's a lot of hardworking people that are from that part of the world, and they're still a very proud people. And if I could tell you the most proud person in my life, it'd be my mom. She's the lady that taught me how to be who I am, and kind of not to be a pushover, and not to just give in and quit, and just kind of keep going. And you know, it's definitely something that I'll hold on to, and being Bosnian would be, it's who I am, it's where I'm from, but getting to put on the Canadian jersey and live here is for me, is an opportunity of a lifetime.